Raider Nation, what the hell was that? You guys are watching my post-game reaction to the Raiders' 32-13 loss up against the Cincinnati Bengals. And a lot of people, they're going to look at the box score, they're going to see, wow, the Raiders gave up 32 points on defense. But what they're not going to tell you is that the Raiders' defense was on the field for over 40 minutes. The offense sucked. Derek Carr played terrible. They couldn't move the ball. And if it wasn't for the Raiders' defense forcing an early fumble early on, this game would have been 32-10. So I'm going to tell you all right now, the MVP of today's game for the Raiders was the entire defense. Those guys played their hearts out. In terms of Derek Carr, in terms of the entire offense, Rich Bisaccia, Greg Olsen, I'm looking at you. Raider Nation deserves better. And if you guys don't get this thing together going quick, Derek Carr, you're going to be gone. Rich Bisaccia, you're going to be gone. Greg Olsen, you're going to be gone. So what I want you guys to do right now, after a 32-13 game, let me know down in the comment section, how many games do you think the Raiders are going to win? We're 5-5 right now. And I get it. The Henry Ruggs thing, it was difficult to be able to handle. But since then, Derek has shown no confidence in his receivers. I don't understand why DeSean Jackson isn't getting more playing time. And DC looks like he is playing like a scared human being. And it's so frustrating to me because I've put my faith in Carr, and I hope that he can get it together. But I want you guys to let me know, how many games are the Raiders going to win this season with a 5-5 record? I'm honestly hoping for 8 at this point. I'm not going to give up on this team. I'm going to continue to come into work every day. I'm going to continue to give you guys videos every day. I'm going to do watch parties every day. I'm going to even do one on Thanksgiving. I'm still going to bleed silver and black, so hopefully we don't give up on this yet. Now, what you guys are about to see here are a lot of questions, a lot of super chats from our show. This first one's coming in from Johnny Cat 78. Don't send Carr back in. His night is over. Everyone wanted Mariota, and here's what I want. If you want to see Marcus Mariota in next week's game because he didn't play, I want you to type 8 down in the comment section. Let's go to Kid Cupid 07. Mitch, it's the kid. Time to fire the Osei. Maybe a Gruden guy. So here's the issue. Olsen doesn't have confidence in Carr. Carr doesn't have confidence in himself. Carr, this might be his last season. Olsen, I've always said he's got to go. They're going to clean house this offseason, and the sooner we realize that, the sooner we just got to be able to accept it. Let's go to Native Queen J. I want to say no, yeah, but is it looking for us right now? Yeah, I'm with you, Native. We're 5-5. It's not looking too good right now for the nation. Let's go to Brian Gonzalez. Again, if you guys want to send in a super chat, we'll put you on the show. Even if we play Mariota, the offense will still be non-existent. Wide receiver room is bad without Ruggs. Now, the receiver room is definitely down a notch, but you got to put blame on Olsen. DeSean Jackson should be on the field more than Zay Jones. Why is Jones getting more snaps than any receiver on the Raiders? Put Hunter Renfrow in. Target Brian Edwards. Get DeSean involved a little bit more. I mean, top to bottom, it's just been a very, very frustrating game. And if you're frustrated with me and you want to be able to vent, please hit me up on Instagram, Mitchell Renz 365. Let's go to Ivan. Why didn't Mayock hire an actual head coach to replace Gruden? Because that's not how it works. Once it's in the middle of the season, you promote somebody, it's an interim head coach. During the offseason, they will bring in somebody else. If you haven't seen my John Gruden replacements video yet, it's on the channel. Just another reason to subscribe. And even though this team is a struggle bus right now, I promise you one thing. I'm going to give you a much better effort than what you saw today from this Raiders offense. Videos every day. I'm going to be working on Thanksgiving. Heck, me and my entire team, we work every single day. And I want to be the very first Raiders channel to hit 100,000 subs. So if you love the Raiders, if you bleed silver and black, even though this team is an absolute frustration right now, Raider Nation is the best fans in all sports, and they deserve better. If you believe that, hit that sub button. Let's go to Alex Mendoza. Disappointed in this from the Raiders. Need to let Carr walk after the season. Time for a fresh start. So what do you guys think? The Raiders, you can either keep Derek Carr for $19.9 million or you let him go next season for a $0 million dead cap hit. We're starting to get into this territory where, yeah, you could absolutely see Derek Carr being let go next season. Let's go to LC Raider. He always fumbles. He's scared, Mitch. I agree. I don't really know how DC fumbled on that last play near the end of the game. Nobody hit the ball. Ball just came out of his hands. He had a bad interception. Derek has shown me the last 3 weeks that he is playing scared, and if he was a dog, his tail would be between his legs. It's really as simple as that. But the other guy, like there's other players in this Raiders offense, they deserve blame as well. Nobody's really getting open, and I get If you don't have Ruggs to be able to create separation, then you got to really reinvent your entire offense. It's going to be a crazy offseason. Get ready. What up, Gary? Miller's given up 2 sacks and both caused fumbles. So, yes, Colt Miller got beat at the end of this game, which led to Derek Carr's sack. But watch the tape. Watch the film. And producer Sam made a great point when we were live. DC Scrambler was right. Nobody hit the ball. He literally got tripped up, and the ball just came out of his hands. You just got to have better ball security than that. Like, for you to be an NFL quarterback, for you to be in your, 7th, 8th year now in the NFL, how does that ball come out if nobody hits your arm, nobody hits the ball? It doesn't make sense to me. What do I equate it to? Carr not having his emotional awareness or not having awareness in the game, and it comes down to him being scared. That's literally the only thing I can come up with. Now, if you guys love the Raiders, if you want to be able to bet on NFL games going forward, if you want to just honestly get an awesome deal, I encourage you to go to chatsports.com/Raiders. Promo code Raiders125. You're going to get a 125% deposit bonus. So imagine this. You put down $100. You're going to get $125 for free to bet with. And on top of that, I'm going to give you a free jersey because this season, in one word, has just been, it's not even one word. It's pissing me off, but it's just the way it's going. And I believe that you guys deserve a free Raiders jersey. So if you want a free Raiders jersey, email me, jersey@chatsports.com, and it's going to be for first-time BetUS users. All you got to do is if you put down $100, you get $125 for free to bet with, and then I'm going to send you a Raiders jersey. Josh Jacobs, Maxx Crosby, Darren Waller, Derek Carr. Though I feel like maybe I should stop offering Derek Carr jerseys because I don't know how much longer he's going to be in silver and black. Seriously, if you have any questions about the deal, hit me up, jersey@chatsports.com. Let's go to Hector. Fire Greg Olsen and don't bring back Carr. The Raiders will not fire anybody else for the rest of the season because of everything that's going on inside that locker room. But when they decide to hire a brand new head coach in the offseason, fingers crossed for Brian Daboll. Fingers crossed, honestly, even for Kellen Moore at this point. You're going to see them clean house. There's going to be a lot of new faces next season. Let's go to AR. Carr, wetting the bed. What the F is wrong with him? I literally think since Ruggs is gone, Carr has no confidence in the receivers. Olsen has no confidence in the offense. And when Carr gets happy feet, when he's back there, guys, and I said it 100 times today, if you want to comment anything, the word should be scared. Look at him. He's terrified. Let's go to Vero Invictus. What does that say? The jalopy don't run right in the winter. I have no idea what that means. So if you guys want to get featured on the show, #Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat. I would appreciate it if you did so. It's how we get the show to grow. Let's go to Jose Delgado. Mitch, hard to believe I'm 40 years a fan. Win, lose, tie, Raider for life. Raider Nation is crazy. Thanks for your show. I'm pissed. Same shit. You want to come on the show? Real quick, come on here. So I want you guys to grade the Raiders' offense against the Bengals. A, B, C, or D, or F. We got somebody who came to the show today. Give your first, last name, and give your Raiders grade against the offense.
Mason McKendall. Raiders grade, I'm going to go with D.
So he's going to give him a D grade, and I think if you give him defense gets an absolute, they get an A or a B all day, man. But the offense, I'm also going to agree. It's a D, D minus. Hell, I could maybe even give him an F. Appreciate you coming on the show, man. Again, if you guys are ever in Las Vegas, you want to come down to Red Tail, want to have an opportunity to come on the Raiders Report, please come ahead and do so. All right, let's go to Bam. Should the Raiders trade for Deshaun Watson? So I've kind of stood my ground on this point where the Raiders should not trade for Deshaun Watson, even though he's a great quarterback. He's got 22 allegations against him. And now if everything they come out is just bullshit, that's fine. I just find it hard to believe. One allegation, okay. 2 allegations, maybe. 22, I don't want Deshaun Watson on my team. Let's go to Fritos. Just send in a $5 super chat. And I realized I pronounced that wrong. Let's go to Jerry Kimball. Thanks for you, my free jersey from BetUS. I'll be wearing it in Dallas next week game. I hope that the game is a better outcome. First NFL game ever. If anybody, again, is going to Dallas, hit me up on IG, Mitchell Renz 365. I want to get together as many Raider fans as I possibly can. I won't be going to the game because I'll be working on Thanksgiving, doing a watch party like what you guys saw today. But at the end of the day, man, I live in Dallas. I live in downtown Dallas, and I would love to be able to get set up here with some Raider fans. Go to Alan Cruz. Love you, Mitch, but I'm sorry. The season is over. The team is absolutely 0% of making the playoffs. Still going to disagree with 0%. I've seen some crazy turnarounds, but I mean, this team, they lost to the Giants, blown out against the Chiefs, blown out against the Bengals. They're not a 5-5 team. They're playing like a 2-8 team right now, and that's the hard truth. That's the hard pill to swallow, but unfortunately, guys, it's the absolute truth. What up, Isaiah? Mitch, man, it's funny. It's what my dad calls me. Love your work. I think it's time to let Carr go. Kind of with you. 8 seasons, 1 playoff appearance. Let's extend him and begin to look for a new quarterback. You're going to get a new quarterback. If that's what you're looking for, the more and more they struggle like this, when you bring in a new head coach, you're about to see a new quarterback. So figure out who some of those top quarterback prospects are. Start doing your homework. I know I'm going to start doing more homework on some QB prospects. Though, I don't know if the draft's the way that I personally would go. I might actually look at going out in free agency because there's going to be guys like Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson's going to be available. There's going to be some big-time quarterbacks out there. I don't really like Jimmy Garoppolo. I think DC's better than Jimmy G, but you're going to see a lot of those guys out there. Now, if it wasn't for the black hole, I wouldn't be able to come to today's show, and I'm going to be out here live at Red Tail in Resorts World. Thanks to the Black Hole Group. If you guys are from Oakland or if you've been to Oakland, you know that the Black Hole, they throw the best fucking parties, excuse my language, that you guys have ever seen. But what I want you guys to do is go ahead and give them a follow on Instagram at the Black Hole Official. Just stay up to date. And, you know, I know that this is a free show, and I know a lot of times I'm like, hey, subscribe, like the video. But show our sponsors some love, because if it's not for them, I can't give out free drink tickets. I can't, come to Las Vegas. I can't do these shows. I can't do the show on Thanksgiving. So give some love to the sponsors, because if it's not for them, like, those are the guys that turn the lights on every single day. Let's go to Foxy Scorpio. Can't wait to get humiliated on national television on Thanksgiving. I hope you're wrong, man. Really, really hope you're wrong. If there's been one game that I've had circled on my calendar all season, it's been that Cowboys game. And oh my goodness, if they lose to the Cowboys, I got to wear a Cowboys jersey because I made a bet. I made a bet in Week 7 after the Raiders won and they were 5-2 that the Raiders would beat the Cowboys. And if they didn't, I'd have to wear a freaking Cowboys jersey. And now I feel like I'm probably going to have to freaking wear one. Let's go to Boast Mode 84G. Been a Raider fan for 35 years. They just stab you in the heart. I'm done. No more football. I'm not going to go that far. I get it. You can be a fan for a long time. But that reminds me of being like in a... I know, at the end of the day, Raider Nation's family. The Raiders are family. And if my family gave me a heartbreak, I'm still going to stick with them because they're my family. Let's go to Christopher Leonard here. Raiders are back along with garbage. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, man. It's been a hell of a week. Been a hell of a year. No doubt about it. So I want you to rate the Raiders. Excuse me, sir. Come on here real quick. So I want you guys to rate the Raiders defense against the Bengals. So if you can read that right now, it says rate the Raiders defense against the Bengals, scale from 0 to 100. I want you to give your first, last name, unless you're a criminal, and then I want you to give me your overall rating of the defense.
My name is Daniel Okinaka. I think the defense did okay. I give the defense a 70. They hung in there until it kind of got out of hand, but I think they did all right.
All right, guys, remember, if you're down at Red Tail in Resorts World in Las Vegas, appreciate you guys coming out. Shout out. Go Raiders still. Womb tomb, baby. I'm going to give them actually a little bit higher grade. I'm actually going to go ahead and give them an 85 despite giving up some points. I get that they struggled late, but it's because they were on the field for so damn long. But you guys let me know. Scale from 0 to 100. And if you're in Las Vegas, Week 13, Week 18, I'm going to be here, Red Tail in Las Vegas. So come on down. Come on the Raiders Sport. Let's go to Way Too Real. Rebuild what? They haven't built anything. You wouldn't knock Allegiant Stadium down half finished. I mean, you have to rebuild, and I guess they haven't built anything, but you're hoping with the new staff that comes in, they can actually make good first-round selections. Their only good first-round pick that this team has made since basically Gruden started, it's been Jacobs, and that's the running back position. Jacobs got 1 year left, and then he's even going to be gone. The only player that you're probably going to see stick around, Nate Hobbs, Maxx Crosby, Trayvon Mullen. Those might be the only guys that stick around for quite some time, and I love Merrick as well. Let's go to Sheba General. Hey, Mitch. I know you have this thing for Carr, but your dream Bay is terrible. I'm a Raiders fan. I give a damn about any single player. Now, like, I'm a Derek Carr fan, but I also support Carr, and that's the reason why it's kind of difficult between the nation, because I definitely think Derek gets the short end of the stick. And just because I'm a Derek Carr believer doesn't mean that I don't side with the nation. I am a Raider fan. I side with the Shield, and I side with the Raider Nation before any player. And I actually say that all the time. It's why sometimes I get mad when people get mad at me for calling out Raiders players, because, like, my job is to call out guys. And when people don't play well, I'm not afraid to go on Twitter. I'm not afraid to go ahead and say what I want. I'm not certain other people on Twitter who all they do is they blow Raiders players. That's not me. I give my fact. And at the end of the day, I support the silver and black, and I support the shield. So, like, you can hate on Carr. I said today, go to my Twitter, at Mitchell Renz 365. Time to bench Derek Carr. Put in Mariota. What do you have to lose? The offense has looked that bad the last 3 weeks. And it kills me, though, because I don't like being wrong. Because I sit here and I'm like, take a lot of pride in what I do. But if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you still get the same results, that's the definition of insanity. If you're Rich Bisaccia and you're trying to save your job, you go to Mariota. And you try to save your job. That's what you got to do. Let's go to Guillermo Contreras. Carr sucks. It's done. It's over. If Derek Carr sucks, let me know. Let's go to Tasty Midget. Y'all still want Derek Carr as the future quarterback. So, I never really set whether or not. So, here's the thing. I wanted Derek Carr to be the future because 2 reasons. If that happens, that means the Raiders are winning football games. Second, DC has said he wanted to be a Raider for life, and I like rooting for those type of guys. Though, now, you're in a situation where the draft's going to be kind of interesting. It's in Las Vegas. You want to go ahead and draft a quarterback with the prospects being a little bit weird. At this point, I would say Derek is going to be on his final year of his contract, but I am also okay cutting him. You have a $0 million dead cap hit. Jeez, save $19.9 million and invest that in some other areas. Maybe $19.9 million to Devontae Adams. That's all I'm saying. Now, if I missed your question, I'm sorry. The Raiders lost 32-13, and even though this game was a very hard one to swallow, I still want to have faith in this team. I'm still going to give you guys content, and if you want to stay up to date, please hit me up on IG, Mitchell Renz 365. Please don't be afraid to talk to me. If you see me in Vegas, tag me, and I want to be able to share what I do here. It's the only way this channel grows. So here are the next 5 games for the nation. Week 12 against the Cowboys, 13 against Washington, Chiefs, Browns, and Broncos. You have to win. You have to win 3 out of the next 5 games. You win 3 out of the next 5, you're sitting there at, 8-7. Then you can beat the Colts. You got to beat the Chargers. 10-7, you got a chance. But it starts all Thanksgiving Day on Thursday. Got to be ready to rock and roll. So here's the updated. It's not updated. It's not updated. So right now, we were going to show the playoff picture, but you got the Titans as the number 1 seed. The Patriots right now, they're a division leader. And then you have actually the, who is it? It's the Ravens. They're up there as well. The Steelers, they're in there. Chiefs are in there, obviously, for the AFC West. The Buffalo Bills are a wild card team. So the Raiders right now are 5-5. They're like the 10 or 11 seed in the AFC. Season's not over, but obviously they have not been playing very well. You got to get it going. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow. I'm also going to be live on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. I do have an off day on Wednesday. You guys will still get a video. And then I'm going to be back on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to be chilling you guys for a Raiders-Cowboys watch party Thanksgiving. So if you haven't yet, hit that big red button that says subscribe.